She got a thighs. Your shawty check me, so I give it to it straight. The tan lines speaking at me through the lace. She gon' break heart, so I'm picking up the pay. Got a poker face.
The first movement shown involves the elbow joint. The elbow is a synovial hinge joint that functions as a diarthrosis. The motion demonstrated is flexion and extension, such as when he bends and straightens his arm forward. This classification fits because the elbow primarily moves much like a hinge. The articulating bones are the humerus, radius, and ulna. The second movement shown is the shoulder joint. This is a ball and socket joint structurally classified as synovial and functionally as diarthrosis. The main movement shown is extension, which happens when he moves his arm from the front of his body back to the side. It's identified as this type of joint because the shoulder allows a wide range of motions in many directions. The bones involved are the humerus, scapula, and clavicle. The third movement involves the shoulder joint. This movement is shown through elevation and depression, which occurs when he raises his shoulders towards his head and then lowers them back down. This classification fits because the shoulder enables the vertical motion, which involves the humerus, scapula, and clavicle. The fourth movement involves the hips. The hip joint is a ball and socket synovial joint with the diarthrosis movement, allowing great flexibility. This movement demonstrates abduction and adduction when he moves his leg away or towards the body's midline. This classification fits because the hip allows smooth side-to-side motion, and the articulating bones are the pelvis and femur. The fifth movement is the elbow. This movement displayed protraction and retraction when he pushes his forearms towards and then pulls them back. This classification fits because the elbow allows controlled forward and backward arm movement. The bones involved are the humerus, ulna, and radius. The sixth movement is the shoulder. This movement shows adduction when he brings his arms towards the body's midline. This classification fits because the shoulder allows free motion across multiple planes, including inward movement. The articulating bones are the humerus, scapula, and clavicle. The seventh movement also shows the shoulder joint. The movement presented is abduction when he raises his arms away from the midline of his body. This movement confirms the joint's classification as freely movable. The bones involved are also the humerus, scapula, and clavicle. The eighth movement involves the elbow. The elbow is a synovial diarthrosis joint that allows circular arm motion known as circumduction. It's classified this way because the elbow and nearby joints combine, and flexion, extension, and rotation is used to create this motion. The bones involved include the humerus, ulna, radius, carpals, metacarpals, and phalanges. For the ninth movement, the elbow joint is being in use. This is a hinge synovial joint. As you can see, flexion and extension is being used. The elbows are bending as he moves his hands and wrists away from one another. The humerus, radius, and ulna are in use. The 10th and final movement includes the hands. When he opens his hand from a fist, he uses the metacarpial phalangeal joints at the base of the fingers and the intraphalangeal joints, which are synovial and diarthrosis joints. This movement involves abduction and flexion as he moves his fingers away from the midline of the hand and straighten out. The articulating bones involved are the carpals, metacarpals, and phalanges.